his life smoking a big gagger every day, or as I think he called it, a cone. He called it a cone. Our national historian, Pierre Burton, last words were, let's get marijuana legalized. And damn fucking right, it's about time. Let's face it, 2 million Canadians since 1965 been arrested. You've got to stop it. You've got to be the generation that does what your parents failed to do, what your grandparents failed to do, which was the only job they had other than stop the Vietnam War, which was to legalize marijuana. They didn't do it. Pierre Trudeau said he would legalize marijuana after the Latin Commission 40 years ago. And this summer, in 1969 and 1970, our Prime Minister, Pierre Trudeau, said he was going to legalize marijuana. And here we are 40 years later with millions more victims. All of us feel like we're in a pogrom. I mean, it's not an extreme thing to say. If before the Nazis started World War II, they started rounding up the Jews in the 1930s. Substitute the word Jew for pothead. Pothead, you're going to lose your kid. That's what Jews are. Pothead, you can't work for the civil service. That's what happened to the Jews in the 1930s. Pothead, you're going to have your house taken away. That's what happened to the Jews in the 1930s. Pothead, you can't have a business in our community. That's what the Jews heard in the 1930s. Everything the Jews heard in Nazi Germany before the actual Holocaust is exactly what we've been hearing for decades. And the Jews aren't going to put up with it anymore. They got their own country to make sure that never happens again. Well, we've got to be the same way. We've got to be a bit more militant. Writing a letter to the editor just isn't good enough anymore.